Back to the Cozy Cottage Homestead. Today I have a huge wagon full, yes, there's a wagon underneath there somewhere, of all of the sweet potato vines. They are very delicious and nutritious for the animals. Gives them a great little immune boost here right before the cold weather comes in. And as you can see, they absolutely love it. And even the pigs, well, they're happier than pig and sweet potato vines. Loving it, loving it, loving it. So here on the homestead, I know I've said it before, but it's so cool because nothing, absolutely nothing, has to go to waste, and the animals benefit from it. We harvested all the sweet potatoes, and they get to clean up all the vines. And you can just hear a bunch of chomping and smacking going on with these guys. They love it, love it, love it. Look at Mr. Regal over here. Look like he's got a wreath on, wearing some clothes. Girls are loving it. Now I have to go bring Miss Molly some. She's over there in the other pen. But I still have a bunch of sweet potato vines to share with them. That was a lot of vines, but you see, it gives them a great treat and a great immunity boost. So they probably won't get fed no grain tonight because they have tons of sweet potato vines. So let's roll out over here and go check on Miss Molly and little Miss Ladybug and give them a treat too. Come on, go see. Y'all was around the front gate. We're over here on the side. Brought y'all a treat. And also found 2 more sweet potatoes. Guess I missed them somehow. But I'll stick them in my back pocket. And I'm going to show y'all what we've been working on. Just real briefly. Not everything, because I got to get back inside and get some supper started. But I'm going to go ahead and show y'all. When I tell y'all we've been busy, we have been busy. And I know other homesteaders, you understand, you get it. But some people that don't homestead just don't understand. You know, most of the homesteaders that I know, we do everything ourselves on the homestead. Very rarely hire out for help. So that means we are the help. And we have to do all the work. So let me walk over here and show y'all what we've been working on. Y'all enjoy, little girls. Wagon's empty. Okay, so I'm in the chicken yard right now. And if you remember, we had a tree fall on the chicken coop. That would be one of these right here. So we finally got it cut down. And we'll walk over this way. I'm not going to show you the surprise yet, because we do have a surprise in the chicken yard. And this is the one that's top fell out of the tree onto the chicken coop and onto Miss Swan, who was sitting on eggs, which they never did hatch. So we finally got all this down and cleaned up. There's not too many of them in here just yet. Yeah, I almost showed you what I got, but I didn't show you just yet. I'll show you in a second, I guess. So, thank God we have a tractor. That is the tree over there, and right past where they, my goodness, right past where they are standing is where the existing chicken coop was at. You'll have to go back and watch those videos. So we salvaged everything that we could. All the wood that was still good. This was a door that was on it. And thank goodness we have a grapple, I think it's called a grapple or grapple hook, a grapple thingamajig that goes on the front of the tractor. So we were able to cut these pine trees, which were huge, and then just pick them up with the tractor implement, and then pile them up over here, which is in my little duck pond. But you know, it was spur of the moment. This worked. That was all the wood that we could not use. That is the huge pieces of pine trees. We just piled it up. So I guess for New Year's we'll have us a really nice bonfire. But so let's go over here and show you. So I did salvage all of the wood that I could from the chicken coop. The existing chicken coop was called The chicks in the Coupe de Ville was about 18 years old. So it'd seen its better days, but it was still working, but it was no match for the pine tree top that hit it. And then, of course, when we cut the other pine tree, we kind of had a little more of an issue with that. And I did get a video of some of that, but it was kind of long, so I didn't show it yet. But anyway, so this is what we've been doing. So for those that don't know what a grapple is, it's an implement that goes on the front of the tractor. And it opens up over the logs, and then it would catch them and hold them tight like a hand would do. And then you just use your, the front end of the tractor, the PTO, like I don't know if it's not the PTO because that's in the back. So it would be the ones in the front, the arms that lift up and down like if you had a bucket on it. So on our tractor we have that. And a long time ago, I guess about a year ago, old Frederic's farmstead had done some work using one of these grapples on his tractor. And I told my husband, I said, we have got to get one of those. As soon as we can afford to get one, I don't really care how much it costs at this point. We're not getting any younger. We're not going to be able to pick up all these logs, and if trees fall down, well, let me tell you, it paid for itself when we did those 2 large pine trees. And we've used it several times for other trees and picking up brush piles and stuff like that. So a shout out and a big thank you to Mr. I'm not going to say his name. I'm not sure if I can say his name, but Old Frederic Farmstead. He has a YouTube channel. He has been taking a little bit of a break, but I feel pretty confident that he'll be back pretty soon. So y'all go say hello to him, and big thanks and hats off to you, because this implement has been worth its weight in gold. This is what we've been doing. So not only just cleaning up all of this, you know, there's lots of bark all over, there's lots of pine cones, lots of limbs. So we've just really been working really hard. So we decided to go ahead. I have a friend that we've bought some animals from each other, and I bought something from her, and then a while back, which was Regal, and then her husband builds chicken coops. I'll have to see if I can find the link for all the local people, but they do deliver all over Louisiana. So I went ahead and decided to get a new coop. So this is it. She is adorable. She's so cute. I call it the Cozy Coop. We'll walk over here and look closer. It is just amazing. It's darling. I think it is, oh my goodness, I forgot how big it was. I think it's like 5 by 8 or something like that, but it was perfect for what I needed it for. It looks like a barn. This is the side of it that I have facing towards our house, so that I can see them in the yard, and just walk up to the nesting box. And super duper nice. I do have one fake egg in there. They've been living in here for about, I guess about a week, and they absolutely love it. Has some darling little windows. They have screen over them and chicken wire or hard wire over them. Over here on the side is the little spot where they go in, the little door. They did a little artwork up there. Probably put a vent or something up there, but you can close it at night. But they have found it. They love it. We have it on little concrete pads that is made to where on a skid where you can move it around pretty easy. There's another door here, another window here on the north side of it. And then let me back up so y'all can see how cute the door is. It's just about as big as the coop is. We just dropped some cinder blocks there. We did do a little few updates on the inside. Or not necessarily updates. We added our special touch to it. How about that? So it has a linoleum floor. It looks like wood grain. I have a rake right here. Makes it easier to just rake it out here where I'm standing. It had the wood branch looking perches, the 2 right there. It had one from window to window, but I used the existing perch, which is the slanted one up against the wall there, for the chicken coop, because I wanted to add some of the old back to the new and just keep it. My chickens love that perch. So and up here we put the board that was from window to window on the top. It made it kind of like a loft. And believe it or not, the rooster and the guinea, they want to be up there at the highest point. So they sleep kind of in the loft. And here is the nesting boxes. I think there's 5 nesting boxes. I keep asking them what kind of curtains do they want, because I feel like they need some little curtains, so whenever it's sunny and not winter time, then they'll have a little shade in here. But I think it's awesome because it vents, and you can close it up at night if it's freezing cold or whatever. But this is the little Cozy Coop. I am very pleased and very thankful that I was able to purchase it instead of building it myself. You know, sometimes you just have to do what you have to do. And it was a blessing to finally, it looks like it's tiny in here, y'all, but it is tiny, but it is cute. The stumps have not been removed yet. So what I did was just put a little, kind of like a little bed around it. I threw all the bark in it just so it wouldn't get muddy right there. And that was just a bench from a picnic table that we took apart too. See, there's something else that we did. We took apart an old picnic table and also salvaged that wood for another project. Now that picnic table was about probably 25, 26 years old, maybe older. But this is the new Cozy Coop, and I think that's all I'm going to show y'all for today. Like I said, we have plenty of projects going on. We're not even, this is just a little bit of a tip of the iceberg to show y'all what we've been working on. We have plenty of other projects, but it's just been hard to work and do the work yourself and then follow myself around with the camera or start and stop. Y'all know how it is. So we just wanted to do another quick video just to give y'all a little update on the homestead. Like I said, whenever I tell you we've been busy, it's not like some people tell you they've been busy. I mean, we've been really, really busy. Really, 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 really doing a lot of hard work, but getting a lot of stuff done that needs to be done. Here on the homestead, our goal is to make it easier as we are aging and getting older. So what we're trying to do is get everything set up. And you know, we know, as life goes on, there's always going to be something that needs to be done. But we figure if we can get all the hard work done now, maybe we won't have as much hard work to do once we keep getting older. So farewell, Homestead family, friends, and neighbors from the Cozy Cottage Homestead.